And I have all the respect in the world for Sean, how hard those guys play. They're a very, very good team. I couldn't be prouder of our kids. They knew that it was going to be a war, and we made big plays coming down the stretch and made some timely shots. But our ability to rebound the ball, I think, was the difference in the game.
Coach, you had 11 turnovers in the first half. In the game, just 14. Just kind of talk about being able to kind of clean those up in the second half, and it seemed like that was a big turning point.
Yeah, we talked about we talked about that at halftime. So a lot of them were dead ball turnovers, moving screens, not posting with our feet, trying to hold off with our hands. So, but we talked about taking care of the ball versus their pressure. They play a lot of guys, they throw a lot of guys at you. But I thought we did a nice job on our break in the second half. And then when we didn't have something, I thought we executed at a very high clip, and we were able to run our sets really well. And that's UTM basketball. We run when we can. If not, we have a variety of sets that we go to and try to execute and get the ball to certain people in certain positions.
Coach, Rowe played a lot tonight. Was that out of necessity with foul trouble, or just
A little bit of both. Obviously Miles had some foul trouble. I thought Malik London came in and gave us some really big minutes, especially in the first half. Had a couple blocks, some chain shots. We knew we needed to for us to win this tournament. We needed to go a little bit deeper in that 5 spot. And Malik has been practicing really well. We knew to win this thing, have a chance to win it, I should say, we needed to have some more athleticism behind Miles. And then Chandler, I thought, gave us huge minutes. Was great on the glass, and he did what Chandler Rowe does, and that's gives us extra possessions. Does all the things that don't show up on a stat sheet. This was a great team win. I mean, everyone stepped up that played and really contributed. From Jalen Varese, I thought, gave us huge minutes in the first half, and then what has happened with this team is that they've really bought into a rotation, into roles where the game was so more free-flowing in the first half, and we needed someone to be able to create, and Jalen was able to do that. We went with Jacoby in the second half and started him with Alex because he was playing really well offensively. And then we went back with Terrence Durham, with T-Man late in the game, and I'm so proud of him because he didn't sulk, he didn't whine. He just stepped up and did what fifth-year seniors do, and that's helped us win basketball games.
It's been a while since y'all played the game. Last time was against Murray State and that loss. How much maybe the players did that loss kind of weigh in your mind and help you kind of focus and get you back on the floor tonight?
Well, it's just like it gave us a boost. We felt like we gave that game away. Murray's a great team. And I just felt like, we came together and made us closer as one and just brought us even closer to want to win this OVC tournament.
Have you guys been following Austin Peay's progress this week?
Of course. I mean, it's hard not to. They're on an unbelievable run, and I couldn't be happier for Coach Luce. Doesn't get any better than him. He's a class act. They have a very, very good team. I said that when we were very fortunate at their place. They probably got the best starting 5 in the league. They're very, very talented. They're playing extremely, extremely well. We understand what we're going to be up against, and especially in this environment and as well as they're playing.
Can you kind of talk about that environment you're going to be playing in tomorrow? It's in unfamiliar territory for this program, and the guys have never been in this situation before.
Well, I don't want to speak for them, but that's a great question. But we've been in a lot of territories that this program hasn't been used to. Where do you want to start? We took over a program that, had 3 winning seasons in 23 years. We've just won our 40th game. We won 19 games on the road in 2 years. So, there's a lot of firsts with this team. We don't really talk about that. We just talk about the next game. And the next one on our schedule is Austin Peay. And, our locker room today was excited, but they understand that we got a very good team. But we don't really talk about first, to be honest, because we'd have to spend all day if you want to talk about the first that this program has done since we've been here.
Coach, did you talk about early in the season? This team came into the season with good expectations, deservedly so, from last year, but there were a couple losses early in the year. Did you guys get down on yourselves? Did you see yourselves as in uncharted territory there?
Not at all. coach kept telling us, you know, like it's gonna come. You know, we just had it was the first time, you know, all of us played together, and we just had to, you know, get to feel each other. And like right now, we got a rotation, and we just sticking with it. Like no one's complaining about their role. Everyone's like buying in.
I want to say after the game, it looked like the celebration was nice. Was it because of the ending was drawn out, or because you guys feel like you have a lot more to accomplish here this week?
Well, I really feel like, you know, that we have more, you know, to take care of. You know, we happy that we won, but we're not done. You know, we want to win the whole tournament. So I just think we're satisfied with the win, but I don't think we're thinking it's not over yet.
You know, and I'll add that to a little bit to that is, you know, when we started out our league 2-5, there were a lot of people that wrote us off. A lot of people. So yeah, I think it bound us together. We don't get too high, we don't get too low. We understand that how good this league is. Austin Peay is a very, very good team. We knew that when we played them twice before. They're playing extremely well. Chris Horton is having an unbelievable tournament. You know, I can't say enough good things about how Austin Peay's playing and the class act that Coach Luce is. But our group is a group that, you know, we've set high expectations for this program the day I got here. This year, we've had high expectations. So we are very, very excited and very humbled to be in the championship game. But, you know, for us, it's the next game on the schedule, and hopefully we're going to do the same job preparing, same job. We're going to eat the same pregame meal that we've done, you know, for the, 30-some games or whatever it is now. So these guys are probably worn out of it, but we're going to eat the same thing again. And that's just kind of what we do.
I have one last question about, Coach, this is kind of a personal thing, but when you enter a program that you said has very little experience winning, how do you fend off doubters along the way? How do you keep those people out of the ears of your players that are on your program?
Well, it starts with the administration. You know, I have a really good AD, Julio Ferrari. You know, Chancellor Rakes, who was there before, Chancellor Smith now. You know, it doesn't work if you don't have the backing of administration. But when I took this job, there were a lot of people that wondered what we were doing. But I believed in my staff. I believed in the kids we recruited. You know, I talked to Tamon Howard. He was the first guy that we recruited when I was here. And I talked to him exactly what would happen and what I believed would happen if he came. And it's great as a coach to look like, you know, you can see the future. But I really believed in it. We've worked hard every single day. Same thing with Jacoby, who transferred to us last year. We talked about the same things, and you know, these kids believe that. These kids work hard every day to try to achieve what we're trying to achieve, and that's to have a chance to go to the NCAA tournament.